Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Charleston by John Jakes, narrated by George Guidall. The Bell family, whose ancestors arrived in the city of Charleston in 1720, have a long history of rebelliousness. They fought for independence in the Revolution, a stance that put them at odds with much of the city's conservative, loyalist population. And now, on the brink of the Civil War, their views once again clash with received opinion. And now, Charleston.
Prologue, 1720. Families are sometimes the children of chance. The family of this story had its beginning at the intersection of Broad and Meeting Streets in Charlestown, on the coast of Carolina, one rainy autumn afternoon in 1720. Charlestown was by then 50 years old. It had been established as the center of a proprietary colony, organized and financed, with the king's permission, by 8 wealthy Englishmen known as the Lords Proprietors. The chief organizer, Lord Anthony Ashley Cooper, chose the name Carolina, Carolus, Latin for Charles, to honor his sovereign, Charles II. That rainy day, no more than a steamy drizzle, really, a man and a woman hurried east on a footpath on the north side of a rutted mixture of sand and crushed oyster shells masquerading as a civilized street. Their destination was the Cooper River piers, where the man hoped to find menial work and cheap lodging. He was already discouraged by the sight of so many slaves, blue-black Africans, with whom he would have to compete. He and the woman had journeyed in from a little trading station on a tributary of the Santee River. The store and stock pen of the station had long served one of the busy trails leading northwest to the Cherokee towns, but the Cherokee slave trade was dying as more ships sailed in from West Africa. The man and woman had abandoned the place because of poverty, loneliness, and the woman's delicate condition. On the southeast corner of Broad and Meeting stood a small Anglican church built of cypress. From somewhere within the palisade surrounding the church, a bell rang the hour. The man stopped to listen. He'd always loved the sound of bells, ship's bells, handbells of street criers, and especially the mighty cathedral bells of his native England, which he'd left as a boy. This bell was thin by comparison, but sweet all the same. Sidney Greech, late of Bristol, Barbados, and the sloop Royal James.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?